Peace in Every Moment, The Art of Staying Calm Always, written and published by Audiobooks. Chapter 1, Mindful Presence. In our fast-paced world, it's easy to get caught up in the hustle and bustle of daily life. We often find ourselves jumping from one task to the next, our minds racing ahead to what's next on the to-do list. This constant rush can leave us feeling stressed, anxious, and disconnected from the present moment. But what if there was a way to slow down, to truly experience each moment as it comes? This is where mindful presence comes in. Mindful presence is all about being fully engaged in the here and now. It means paying attention to what's happening around you and within you, without judgment. Instead of letting your mind wander to the past or the future, you focus on the present moment. This doesn't mean you ignore your thoughts or feelings, rather you observe them without getting swept away by them. By doing so, you create a sense of calm and clarity that can help you navigate life's challenges with greater ease. One of the simplest ways to practice mindful presence is by tuning into your senses. For example, when you're eating, take the time to really taste your food, notice the flavors, textures, and aromas. When you're walking, feel the ground beneath your feet, listen to the sounds around you, and observe the sights. By focusing on these sensory experiences, you bring your mind back to the present moment, grounding yourself in the here and now. Breathing is another powerful tool for cultivating a mindful presence. Your breath is always with you, making it a perfect anchor for your attention. When you notice your mind starting to wander, gently bring your focus back to your breath. Feel the air as it enters and leaves your body. Notice the rise and fall of your chest or belly. With each breath, you can bring yourself back to the present, calming your mind and body. It's important to remember that being mindful doesn't mean you have to meditate for hours on end. Mindfulness can be practiced in small moments throughout your day. Whether you're brushing your teeth, washing the dishes, or sitting in traffic, you can choose to be present. Instead of rushing through these tasks, see them as opportunities to practice mindfulness. By doing so, you transform everyday moments into opportunities for peace and calm. Mindful presence also involves being aware of your thoughts and emotions without getting caught up in them. We all have moments when our minds are filled with worries, doubts, or fears. Rather than trying to push these thoughts away, acknowledge them with kindness. Recognize that they are just thoughts, they don't define you. By observing them from a place of calm awareness, you can prevent them from taking over your mind and causing unnecessary stress. As you continue to practice mindful presence, you may notice changes in how you experience life. You might find yourself feeling more at ease, more connected to the world around you, and more capable of handling life's ups and downs. You may also discover a deeper sense of appreciation for the simple things in life, the warmth of the sun on your skin, the sound of birds singing, or the smile of a loved one. Mindful presence is not about achieving perfection. It's about making a choice, moment by moment, to be present. It's about embracing each moment as it is, with all its imperfections and beauty. The more you practice, the easier it becomes to stay calm and centered, no matter what life throws your way. So, take a deep breath and remind yourself that peace is always within reach. By cultivating mindful presence, you can find calm in every moment and live a life filled with greater joy, clarity, and connection. Chapter 2, Embracing Stillness. In our busy lives, we often overlook the power of stillness. It seems that there's always something to do, a meeting to attend, or a task to complete. But amid all this activity, finding moments of quiet can be incredibly refreshing and beneficial. Embracing stillness doesn't mean doing nothing. Rather, it's about finding peace and clarity in the midst of life's noise. Stillness is a state of calm and quiet, both externally and internally. It's the pause between breaths, the silence before a storm, and the moment of reflection after a busy day. By embracing stillness, you give yourself the chance to recharge, to listen to your inner voice, and to gain a fresh perspective on your life. One of the simplest ways to embrace stillness is to create small pockets of quiet throughout your day. This doesn't require a lot of time or effort, just a few minutes can make a big difference. You might start your day with a few moments of silence before jumping into your routine. Sit quietly, close your eyes, and focus on your breathing. Allow yourself to be present in that stillness, letting go of any immediate concerns or distractions. Another way to embrace stillness is to find a peaceful place where you can escape from the hustle and bustle. It could be a cozy corner of your home, a nearby park, or even a quiet room at work. Use this space to unwind and reconnect with yourself. You might read a book, listen to calming music, or simply enjoy the quiet. The key is to allow yourself to be fully immersed in the experience of stillness without rushing or forcing anything. Embracing stillness also involves learning to appreciate moments of silence in your everyday activities. When you're waiting in line or sitting in traffic, instead of filling the space with your phone or mindlessly thinking about your to-do list, take a moment to just be. Notice your surroundings, observe your thoughts, and savor the quiet. These small pauses can provide a much-needed break and help you stay grounded. It's natural to feel uncomfortable with stillness at first. We're often so used to constant stimulation that quiet moments can feel unsettling. But over time, you may find that embracing stillness brings a sense of calm and clarity. It's in these quiet moments that you might have your most profound insights or simply enjoy a peaceful state of mind. Stillness is also an opportunity to reconnect with yourself on a deeper level. When you slow down and create space for reflection, you can tune into your inner thoughts and feelings. This self-awareness can help you understand your values, goals, and desires more clearly. It's a chance to evaluate where you are in life and where you want to go, without the noise and distractions that often cloud your judgment. Practicing stillness can also improve your overall well-being. By taking time to rest and recharge, you reduce stress and prevent burnout. Stillness allows your mind and body to relax, which can enhance your focus, creativity, and emotional resilience. It's like giving yourself a mental and physical reset, which can be incredibly refreshing. As you make a habit of embracing stillness, you may start to notice changes in how you approach life. You might find yourself feeling more centered and calm, even in the midst of chaos. You may also become more attuned to your needs and desires, leading to greater satisfaction and fulfillment. Remember, embracing stillness is not about escaping from life's responsibilities or challenges. It's about creating space for yourself to reflect, recharge, and reconnect. By finding moments of quiet and allowing yourself to be present, you can cultivate a sense of peace and balance that enriches your life. Chapter 3: The Power of Breath. Breathing is something we do automatically, without even thinking about it. Yet, it's one of the most powerful tools we have to influence our state of mind and overall well-being. The power of breath lies in its ability to help us stay calm, focused, and centered, no matter what's happening around us. Think about the last time you were feeling stressed or overwhelmed. Chances are, your breath was shallow and rapid. This is a natural response to stress, but it can make you feel even more anxious. By learning to control your breath, you can help your body and mind relax, bringing a sense of calm to even the most hectic situations. One of the simplest and most effective breathing techniques is deep breathing. This involves taking slow, deep breaths that fill your lungs completely. To practice deep breathing, find a comfortable place to sit or lie down. Close your eyes if you like, and start by taking a slow, deep breath in through your nose. Allow your abdomen to rise as you fill your lungs with air. Hold the breath for a moment, and then exhale slowly through your mouth. Repeat this process a few times, focusing on the sensation of your breath moving in and out of your body. Deep breathing helps to activate your body's relaxation response, which counters the stress response. When you breathe deeply, you signal to your body that it's time to relax. This can lower your heart rate, reduce blood pressure, and decrease feelings of anxiety. It's like giving your body a gentle nudge to shift from stress mode to relaxation mode. Breathing techniques can also help you stay present and focused. When you're caught up in a flurry of activity or distractions, taking a few moments to focus on your breath can bring you back to the here and now. By paying attention to your breathing, you anchor yourself in the present moment, making it easier to handle whatever challenges come your way. Another helpful technique is called box breathing. This method involves inhaling, holding the breath, exhaling, and holding again, each for a count of 4. To practice box breathing, inhale deeply through your nose for a count of 4, hold the breath for another count of 4. Exhale slowly through your mouth for 4 counts. and then hold the breath out for 4 counts. Repeat this cycle several times. Box breathing can be particularly useful in high-stress situations as it helps to regulate your breathing and calm your mind. In addition to helping you manage stress, focused breathing can enhance your overall well-being. Regular practice can improve your lung capacity, increase energy levels, and even boost your mood. By making breathing exercises a part of your daily routine, you can experience these benefits and support your overall health. It's important to remember that breathing is not just a tool for managing stress, it's also a way to connect with yourself on a deeper level. When you take time to focus on your breath, you create space for self-awareness and reflection. You might find that this quiet time helps you gain insight into your thoughts and feelings, leading to greater clarity and understanding. Breathwork can be incorporated into many aspects of your life. Whether you're starting your day with a few minutes of deep breathing, using breath techniques to center yourself before a big meeting, or finding a moment of calm during a busy day, breathwork offers a simple yet powerful way to support your mental and physical health. As you become more attuned to the power of breath, you might also notice changes in how you approach challenges. By using your breath as a tool for relaxation and focus, you can handle stressful situations with greater ease and composure. Breathwork can help you respond to life's ups and downs with a sense of calm and balance. Chapter 4. Cultivating Patience. Patience is like a quiet, steady companion that helps us navigate the twists and turns of life. It's a quality that allows us to stay calm and composed, even when things don't go as planned. Cultivating patience is about learning to manage our reactions and emotions, especially when faced with delays, challenges, or frustrations. Imagine waiting in a long line at the grocery store. It's easy to feel irritated as you watch the minutes tick by, especially if you're in a hurry. But patience is not just about enduring these moments, it's about finding peace within them. When you practice patience, you learn to accept the situation as it is and choose how you respond. Instead of letting frustration take over, you can use the time to relax, breathe, or even engage in a bit of mindfulness. One of the first steps in cultivating patience is recognizing that it's a skill that takes practice. Just like learning a new instrument or sport, being patient requires effort and persistence. Start by acknowledging your triggers, those situations or behaviors that tend to test your patience. It might be waiting in traffic, dealing with a difficult coworker, or handling unexpected changes. By identifying these triggers, you can prepare yourself to respond with greater calm. A practical way to practice patience is through mindful breathing. When you find yourself growing impatient, take a deep breath. Inhale slowly, hold for a moment, and then exhale gently. This simple act can help center your mind and calm your emotions. It's a reminder that even in moments of impatience, you have the power to pause and choose a more balanced response. Another helpful technique is to shift your perspective. When you're faced with a situation that tests your patience, try to see it from a different angle. Ask yourself if there's a lesson to be learned or an opportunity for growth. Maybe the delay is giving you a chance to reflect, relax, or appreciate the present moment. By reframing the situation, you can turn frustration into an opportunity for personal development. Cultivating patience also involves being kind to yourself. It's natural to feel impatient from time to time, and beating yourself up over it doesn't help. Instead, acknowledge your feelings and remind yourself that patience is a journey, not a destination. Be gentle with yourself as you practice, and celebrate the small victories along the way. One way to build patience is to set small, achievable goals. For instance, if you struggle with waiting in line, start by focusing on staying calm for just a few minutes. Gradually increase the time as you become more comfortable. These small steps can help you build confidence and resilience, making it easier to handle larger challenges with patience. Patience is also closely tied to empathy and understanding. When you're patient with others, you're showing them respect and compassion. Whether you're dealing with a slow service provider or a friend who's late, remember that everyone has their own struggles and challenges. By approaching these situations with empathy, you can foster positive relationships and create a more harmonious environment. Cultivating patience can also enhance your overall well-being. When you practice patience, you reduce stress and frustration, leading to greater emotional stability. You're also more likely to make thoughtful decisions and respond to challenges with a clearer mind. Patience allows you to approach life's ups and downs with a sense of grace and resilience. As you work on cultivating patience, you might find that it becomes a natural part of your daily life. You'll start to notice moments when you can stay calm and composed, even in the face of adversity. This newfound patience can lead to more positive interactions, better problem solving, and a greater sense of inner peace. Remember that patience is not about suppressing your emotions or ignoring your needs. It's about finding balance and allowing yourself to respond thoughtfully, even when things don't go as planned. By practicing patience, you're giving yourself the gift of tranquility and the ability to navigate life with greater ease. Chapter 5. Letting Go of Worry. Worrying is something most of us are familiar with. It's that nagging feeling in the back of our minds that something might go wrong or that we're not prepared for what lies ahead. While a little worry is natural, letting it take over our lives can lead to unnecessary stress and anxiety. Learning to let go of worry can help you lead a more peaceful and fulfilling life. Worry often stems from our desire to control the uncontrollable. We worry about future events that haven't happened yet and might never happen. By focusing on these potential problems, we miss out on enjoying the present moment. It's like trying to hold on to sand. No matter how tightly you grasp, it will slip through your fingers. Accepting that some things are beyond your control can be the first step toward letting go of worry. One effective way to manage worry is to practice mindfulness. Mindfulness is about being present in the moment and observing your thoughts and feelings without judgment. When you catch yourself worrying, take a step back and notice what's happening. Acknowledge your thoughts, but don't let them take over. By bringing your attention to the present, you can break free from the cycle of worry and find a sense of calm. Another helpful technique is to challenge your worries. Ask yourself if your concerns are based on facts or assumptions. Are you imagining worst-case scenarios, or is there concrete evidence that supports your fears? Often, we worry about things that are unlikely to happen or that we can't control. By evaluating the validity of your worries, you can gain perspective and reduce their power over you. It can also be useful to set aside time for your worries. Instead of letting them intrude on your entire day, designate a specific time to address them. For example, you might set aside 10 minutes each evening to write down your worries and think about possible solutions. Once the time is up, make a conscious effort to put your worries aside and focus on other activities. This approach allows you to acknowledge your concerns without letting them dominate your thoughts. Another strategy is to practice self-compassion. Be kind to yourself and recognize that it's okay to have worries. Everyone experiences them from time to time. Instead of criticizing yourself for feeling anxious, offer yourself comfort and understanding. Remind yourself that you're doing your best and that it's normal to have concerns about the future. Taking action can also help reduce worry. If there's something specific that's causing you anxiety, identify practical steps you can take to address it. For example, if you're worried about an upcoming exam, create a study plan to help you feel more prepared. By taking positive action, you can regain a sense of control and reduce the impact of worry on your life. Remember that letting go of worry doesn't mean you're ignoring potential problems or being irresponsible. It's about finding a healthy balance between acknowledging your concerns and not letting them overwhelm you. By letting go of excessive worry, you free up mental and emotional energy that can be better spent on positive activities and relationships. One way to reinforce your ability to let go of worry is to focus on gratitude. When you shift your attention to the things you're grateful for, it can help put your worries into perspective. Take a few moments each day to reflect on the positive aspects of your life and the things that bring you joy. This practice can help counterbalance the negativity of worry and create a more optimistic outlook. Finally, it's important to seek support when needed. If you find that worry is significantly impacting your daily life or mental health, consider talking to a trusted friend, family member, or mental health professional. Sometimes, sharing your concerns with someone else can provide relief and offer new perspectives on how to manage them. Letting go of worry is a gradual process that requires patience and practice. Be gentle with yourself as you work through your concerns, and remember that it's okay to have moments of anxiety. The goal is not to eliminate worry entirely, but to manage it in a way that allows you to live more freely and joyfully. Chapter 6. Navigating Stress. Stress is something we all encounter at various points in our lives. It can come from work, relationships, or daily responsibilities. While stress is a normal part of life, learning how to navigate it effectively can make a big difference in how we feel and function. Navigating stress is about finding ways to cope and maintain balance so we can handle life's demands without feeling overwhelmed. First, it's important to recognize the signs of stress. These might include feeling irritable, having trouble sleeping, or experiencing physical symptoms like headaches or tension. Understanding your own stress signals can help you address them before they become more severe. Once you're aware of these signs, you can take steps to manage stress in a healthy way. One effective way to navigate stress is through self-care. Taking time for yourself, even if it's just a few minutes each day, can help you recharge and relieve stress. Self-care can include activities that you enjoy and find relaxing, like reading a book, taking a walk, or listening to music. It's about giving yourself permission to unwind and take a break from the demands of daily life. Another important strategy is to manage your time effectively. Sometimes, stress can arise from feeling overwhelmed by a long to-do list. By organizing your tasks and prioritizing them, you can make your workload more manageable. Try breaking tasks into smaller steps and setting realistic deadlines. This approach can help you feel more in control and reduce the feeling of being overwhelmed. Physical activity is also a great way to deal with stress. Exercise releases endorphins, which are chemicals in your brain that act as natural mood lifters. Whether it's a brisk walk, a yoga session, or a workout at the gym, finding an activity that you enjoy can help you reduce stress and improve your overall well-being. Regular exercise not only helps with stress management but also promotes better sleep and increased energy levels. Another effective method for navigating stress is practicing mindfulness. Mindfulness involves paying attention to the present moment without judgment. By focusing on the here and now, you can prevent your mind from dwelling on past worries or future anxieties. Simple mindfulness techniques, like deep breathing or guided meditation, can help you stay grounded and calm during stressful times. It's also important to stay connected with others. Talking to friends, family, or a trusted confidant about what you're going through can provide support and perspective. Sometimes just sharing your feelings can make a big difference. Don't hesitate to reach out for support when you need it. It's a sign of strength, not weakness. Setting boundaries is another key aspect of managing stress. It's okay to say no to additional responsibilities if you're already feeling stretched thin. By setting clear limits on your time and energy, you can prevent burnout and maintain a healthier balance. Remember that taking care of yourself is essential to being able to support others effectively. Additionally, it can be helpful to develop healthy coping mechanisms for stress. Instead of turning to unhealthy habits like smoking or excessive drinking, find positive ways to cope. This might include engaging in a hobby, practicing relaxation techniques, or seeking professional help if needed. Finding constructive ways to handle stress can lead to more sustainable and beneficial outcomes. Reflecting on your sources of stress and how you handle them can also provide valuable insights. Take some time to think about what causes you stress and how you typically respond. Are there patterns or triggers that you can address? By understanding these factors, you can develop more effective strategies for managing stress in the future. Finally, remember that it's normal to experience stress and that it's a part of life. The goal is not to eliminate stress entirely, but to learn how to navigate it in a way that supports your well-being. By implementing these strategies and finding what works best for you, you can build resilience and maintain a sense of balance even during challenging times. Navigating stress is a journey that involves self-awareness, self-care, and finding healthy coping strategies. Be patient with yourself as you explore different methods and discover what helps you feel more at ease. With time and practice, you'll find that you can handle stress with greater confidence and grace. Chapter 7. Finding Inner Balance. Finding inner balance is like discovering a calm center amidst the chaos of life. It's about achieving a state where you feel grounded, centered, and at peace with yourself, no matter what's happening around you. Inner balance is essential for maintaining overall well-being and navigating life's ups and downs with a sense of ease and harmony. To start on the path to inner balance, it helps to understand what might be causing imbalance in your life. Often, we feel off-kilter when our personal, professional, and emotional lives are out of sync. It could be due to excessive stress, unmet needs, or a lack of self-care. Identifying these sources of imbalance can give you insight into what needs to be addressed. One of the first steps to finding inner balance is creating a routine that supports your well-being. Having a structured daily routine can provide a sense of stability and predictability, which is helpful for maintaining balance. This might include setting regular times for meals, exercise, work, and relaxation. A consistent routine helps you manage your time effectively and ensures that you're making space for both responsibilities and self-care. Self-care plays a crucial role in finding inner balance. It's important to prioritize activities that nurture your physical, emotional, and mental health. This could mean getting enough sleep, eating nutritious foods, engaging in physical activity, and taking time for relaxation and hobbies. When you take care of yourself, you're better equipped to handle life's challenges and maintain a sense of balance. Another important aspect of inner balance is managing stress effectively. Stress can easily throw you off balance, so finding ways to cope with it is essential. Techniques such as deep breathing, mindfulness, and meditation can help you stay calm and centered. Regular practice of these techniques can create a foundation of inner peace that helps you stay balanced even in stressful situations. It's also helpful to reflect on your values and priorities. Knowing what matters most to you can guide your decisions and actions, helping you align your life with your core beliefs. When your actions are in harmony with your values, you're more likely to feel fulfilled and balanced. Take time to identify your values and consider how well your current lifestyle reflects them. Another way to foster inner balance is by setting boundaries. Boundaries are important for maintaining balance because they help you manage your time and energy. Learning to say no to activities or demands that don't align with your priorities can prevent you from becoming overwhelmed. Boundaries also help protect your personal time and space, allowing you to recharge and maintain balance. Finding inner balance also involves cultivating a positive mindset. Focus on the aspects of your life that bring you joy and fulfillment. Practice gratitude by acknowledging the things you're thankful for each day. A positive mindset helps you approach life with optimism and resilience, making it easier to maintain balance even when faced with challenges. Connecting with others can also contribute to inner balance. Healthy relationships and social support are important for emotional well-being. Spend time with people who uplift and support you, and seek out meaningful connections. Engaging in social activities and nurturing relationships can provide a sense of belonging and balance in your life. It's important to remember that finding inner balance is an ongoing process. Life is dynamic and circumstances change, so maintaining balance requires regular attention and adjustment. Be patient with yourself as you navigate this journey and allow yourself to make adjustments as needed. Recognize that balance doesn't mean being perfect. It's about finding a harmonious state that works for you at any given time. Self-compassion is also key to achieving and maintaining inner balance. Treat yourself with kindness and understanding, especially during times of difficulty or imbalance. Accept that it's normal to experience fluctuations in balance and be gentle with yourself as you work through them. Self-compassion helps you approach yourself and your situation with a sense of calm and acceptance. Incorporating mindfulness into your daily life can also support inner balance. Mindfulness involves being fully present in the moment and observing your thoughts and feelings without judgment. Practicing mindfulness can help you stay grounded and focused, reducing feelings of stress and promoting a sense of inner peace. Ultimately, finding inner balance is about creating a life that aligns with your values, nurtures your well-being, and helps you stay centered amidst life's fluctuations. By prioritizing self-care, managing stress, setting boundaries, and maintaining a positive mindset, you can cultivate a state of inner balance that supports your overall happiness and fulfillment. Chapter 8: The Art of Acceptance. Acceptance is a powerful and transformative concept. It's about embracing life as it is, rather than how we wish it to be. The art of acceptance involves letting go of resistance and finding peace with what we cannot change. It doesn't mean giving up or resigning ourselves to circumstances, but rather acknowledging reality and working with it. Learning to accept what we can't control can lead to a more peaceful and fulfilling life. Acceptance starts with recognizing that not everything is within our control. There will always be situations, people, and events that we cannot change, no matter how much we might wish otherwise. Trying to control these aspects can lead to frustration and stress. Instead, acceptance involves understanding that, while we may not have control over everything, we do have control over how we respond to these situations. One of the first steps in practicing acceptance is to acknowledge your feelings about a situation. It's natural to feel upset, frustrated, or disappointed when things don't go as planned. Allow yourself to feel these emotions without judgment. Accepting your feelings as valid is a crucial part of the process. Once you've acknowledged your emotions, you can begin to move forward with a clearer mind. Acceptance also involves shifting your perspective. Often, our resistance to accepting a situation stems from how we perceive it. By changing our perspective, we can find new ways to approach the situation and adapt more easily. For example, if you're dealing with a difficult work assignment, instead of focusing on how unfair it is, try to see it as an opportunity to learn and grow. This shift in perspective can make the situation more manageable and less stressful. Another important aspect of acceptance is practicing mindfulness. Mindfulness is about being fully present in the moment and observing your thoughts and feelings without judgment. By practicing mindfulness, you can become more aware of your reactions to challenging situations and develop a more balanced approach to acceptance. Techniques such as deep breathing, meditation, and mindful observation can help you stay grounded and centered. It's also helpful to practice self-compassion when working on acceptance. Be kind to yourself and recognize that it's okay to have difficulties accepting certain aspects of life. Self-compassion involves treating yourself with the same kindness and understanding that you would offer to a friend. By being gentle with yourself, you can navigate the process of acceptance with greater ease and patience. Acceptance doesn't mean you have to like or agree with the situation. It simply means you're choosing to acknowledge reality as it is. It's about making peace with the present moment rather than wishing it were different. This doesn't mean you should stop striving for change or improvement, but rather that you're approaching these efforts from a place of acceptance rather than resistance. One way to support the practice of acceptance is by setting realistic expectations. Sometimes, our struggles with acceptance come from having unrealistic expectations about how things should be. By setting more realistic and attainable goals, you can reduce the gap between your expectations and reality, making it easier to accept what is. This can lead to greater satisfaction and less frustration. Acceptance also involves letting go of the need for perfection. Life is full of imperfections and uncertainties, and striving for perfection can lead to disappointment and stress. Instead, embrace the imperfections and find beauty in the journey. By accepting that things don't have to be perfect, you can find joy and contentment in the present moment. It's important to remember that acceptance is a practice, not a destination. It may take time and effort to develop this skill, and that's okay. Be patient with yourself as you work on accepting various aspects of your life. Over time, with practice, acceptance can become a more natural part of your approach to life's challenges. Finally, seeking support from others can also be beneficial in the journey of acceptance. Talking to friends, family, or a therapist about your struggles can provide valuable insights and encouragement. Sometimes, sharing your experiences with others can help you gain perspective and find new ways to approach acceptance. The art of acceptance is about finding peace with the way things are, even when they don't align with your desires or expectations. It involves acknowledging reality, shifting your perspective, and practicing self-compassion. By embracing acceptance, you can reduce stress, improve your well-being, and navigate life's challenges with greater ease. Chapter 9. Living with Gratitude. Gratitude is a simple yet powerful practice that can transform our lives. It's about recognizing and appreciating the good things we have, rather than focusing on what's missing or what's wrong. Living with gratitude involves making a conscious effort to see the positive aspects of life and to be thankful for them. This practice can lead to increased happiness, improved relationships, and a more fulfilling life. To start living with gratitude, it helps to make it a daily habit. Begin by setting aside a few minutes each day to reflect on what you're grateful for. It could be as simple as a warm cup of coffee in the morning, a smile from a stranger, or a kind word from a friend. By taking the time to acknowledge these moments, you train your mind to focus on the positive aspects of your life. One effective way to practice gratitude is through a gratitude journal. Each day, write down a few things you're thankful for. They don't have to be big or significant, even small things matter. The act of writing them down helps to reinforce positive feelings and shift your focus away from negativity. Over time, you'll find that your list of things to be grateful for grows, and your outlook on life becomes more positive. Another way to cultivate gratitude is by expressing it to others. Take the time to thank people who have made a difference in your life, whether it's a friend, a family member, or a colleague. A simple thank you note, a phone call, or a heartfelt message can make a big impact. Expressing gratitude not only brightens someone else's day but also strengthens your own sense of appreciation. Gratitude can also be integrated into your daily activities. For example, when you're eating a meal, take a moment to appreciate the effort that went into preparing it. When you're going for a walk, notice the beauty around you and be thankful for the opportunity to experience it. By incorporating gratitude into everyday moments, you make it a natural part of your life. Living with gratitude involves focusing on what you have, rather than what you lack. It's easy to get caught up in wanting more or feeling dissatisfied with what we have. However, by shifting your focus to the positives in your life, you create a more fulfilling and contented mindset. Remember, it's not about denying the challenges or difficulties you face, but rather about finding balance by recognizing the good amidst them. Gratitude also has a powerful impact on our relationships. When we show appreciation and thankfulness to others, it fosters stronger connections and improves communication. People feel valued and respected when they know their efforts are recognized. This, in turn, creates a more positive and supportive environment, enhancing both personal and professional relationships. Practicing gratitude can also help you cope with challenges and setbacks. During difficult times, it's easy to focus on what's going wrong. However, by finding things to be grateful for, you can shift your perspective and find strength in the positives. Gratitude can help you maintain hope and resilience, making it easier to navigate through tough situations. Additionally, living with gratitude encourages a mindset of abundance. Instead of viewing life through a lens of scarcity and lack, gratitude helps you see the abundance that already exists in your life. This shift in perspective can lead to increased happiness and satisfaction, as you recognize and appreciate the richness of your experiences. It's also helpful to practice gratitude even when things don't go as planned. Sometimes challenges and disappointments can teach us valuable lessons or lead to unexpected opportunities. By approaching these situations with a sense of gratitude, you can find growth and learning amidst adversity. This mindset allows you to embrace change with a positive attitude and find silver linings in difficult circumstances. Living with gratitude doesn't mean ignoring problems or pretending everything is perfect. It's about maintaining a balanced perspective and acknowledging the good in your life, even when things are tough. By practicing gratitude, you create a more positive and resilient mindset that helps you navigate life's ups and downs with greater ease. As you continue on your journey of living with gratitude, remember that it's a practice that evolves over time. The more you focus on what you're grateful for, the more natural it will become. Embrace the process with an open heart and allow gratitude to enrich your life and enhance your overall well-being. Chapter 10. Harmonizing Emotions. Harmonizing emotions is like finding a rhythm in the symphony of our feelings. Just as music has highs and lows, our emotions ebb and flow, and learning to harmonize them can bring a sense of balance and peace. It's about understanding and managing our emotional responses so that we can live more harmoniously with ourselves and others. To begin harmonizing your emotions, start by becoming aware of them. Emotions can sometimes feel overwhelming, but acknowledging what you're feeling is the first step toward finding balance. Take a moment to check in with yourself and identify your current emotions. Are you feeling happy, sad, frustrated, or anxious? Understanding what you're experiencing allows you to address it more effectively. One effective way to manage emotions is through mindfulness. Mindfulness involves paying attention to your thoughts and feelings in a non-judgmental way. When you're mindful, you observe your emotions without getting caught up in them. This helps you understand their triggers and patterns, making it easier to respond to them in a balanced way. You can practice mindfulness through simple techniques like deep breathing, meditation, or just taking a few moments to focus on your breath. Another important aspect of harmonizing emotions is expressing them constructively. It's natural to feel a range of emotions, but how you express them can make a big difference. Instead of bottling up feelings or reacting impulsively, try to communicate your emotions in a calm and thoughtful manner. This can involve talking to someone you trust, writing in a journal, or finding creative outlets like art or music. Constructive expression helps you process your emotions and prevents them from building up and causing stress. Self-compassion is also key to harmonizing your emotions. It's easy to be hard on yourself when you're feeling down or struggling with negative emotions. However, treating yourself with kindness and understanding can help you manage your feelings more effectively. Remember that it's okay to have emotions, and it's important to be gentle with yourself as you navigate through them. Sometimes, emotions can be linked to unmet needs or unresolved issues. Reflect on what might be behind your feelings. Are there underlying needs or concerns that need addressing? For example, if you're feeling anxious, consider if there are specific stressors in your life that need attention. By identifying and addressing these underlying factors, you can find more balance and reduce emotional turbulence. Building emotional resilience is another important aspect of harmonizing emotions. Resilience is the ability to bounce back from challenges and adapt to change. Developing resilience involves cultivating a positive mindset, practicing self-care, and seeking support when needed. Resilient individuals are better equipped to handle emotional ups and downs and maintain a sense of balance in the face of adversity. It's also helpful to engage in activities that promote emotional well-being. Exercise, hobbies, and spending time with loved ones can all contribute to a more balanced emotional state. Find activities that bring you joy and help you unwind. Incorporating these into your routine can provide a positive outlet for emotions and enhance your overall sense of well-being. Understanding and accepting that emotions are a natural part of being human is crucial for harmonizing them. Emotions are not inherently good or bad, they are simply signals that provide insight into our inner world. By accepting that emotions are part of the human experience, you can approach them with curiosity and openness rather than judgment. Another effective strategy for harmonizing emotions is practicing gratitude. Focusing on what you're thankful for can shift your perspective and help you manage negative emotions. Gratitude brings attention to the positive aspects of life, which can counterbalance feelings of stress or sadness. Try to incorporate a gratitude practice into your daily routine, such as keeping a gratitude journal or sharing what you're grateful for with a friend. Maintaining emotional balance also involves setting healthy boundaries. Boundaries help protect your emotional well-being by ensuring that your needs are respected and that you have time and space for self-care. Communicate your boundaries clearly and assertively, and don't be afraid to say no when necessary. Setting boundaries helps prevent emotional overwhelm and supports a more balanced emotional state. Finally, seek support when needed. Harmonizing emotions doesn't mean you have to do it all on your own. Talking to friends, family, or a therapist can provide valuable support and perspective. Sometimes, discussing your feelings with someone else can help you process and understand them more clearly. Harmonizing your emotions is an ongoing process of self-awareness, acceptance, and balance. By practicing mindfulness, expressing emotions constructively, and incorporating self-care, you can create a more harmonious emotional landscape. Remember, emotions are a natural and integral part of life, and learning to harmonize them can lead to greater peace, resilience, and overall well-being.